Hello and a warm welcome to a new episode of our podcast From Fear to Faith. My name is Doris and
I'm Gunilla Henriksson.
hello Gunilla. Hello to all who are listening to our podcast. And we have again prepared some nice insights for you, some episodes that we want to share, some stories of our life. And today is all about the point, the fear of missing out. So,
Yes.
Gunilla, I would love to hear what you want to share with us.
Yes. Yeah, I have fear sometimes about choosing the wrong thing. And it can be regarding to, you know, should I go and see my old parents, to see some friends, really sit in front of the computer and working for hours instead of going to maybe to to another town to do some fun things I want to do. It can be, should I go to my family, and having all these thoughts, what the fear of choosing the wrong thing.
I see.
Yes, and what I do is I contact my heart, really pause myself and I said, Gunilla, stop. And now, what's the most important thing right
Yeah.
now?
Uh-huh.
Maybe it's not to see this friend. Maybe it's to prioritize yourself, to
Wow,
do something
this
by
is a
yourself.
choice. Yeah, this
Yes,
is a choice.
because another voice is saying, no, you should go and see this friend. You haven't seen her or him for a long time. But then when I contact my heart, it's like very clear. No, I don't want to see anyone. I just want to be by myself and maybe, sit and paint, to do some qigong, go slowly in nature and just listening to, the birds and look at the flowers and stuff like that. And have faith. Then I'm like, Gunilla, have faith. If you choose the thing that your heart and soul want, then everything will be fine.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Mm-hmm.
same thing with yesterday. I was supposed to have some meetings, but my heart and soul really, really wanted to go to another gym in another town and see some other people and experience something new. So I have faith that if I do this, everything will, be okay. And what happened was I worked so much better in the morning. And also when I came back in the evening, I was full of, I did it fast. I was inspired. So it's so important to go stop and listen to your heart and
Yeah.
choose from this place, not from, what other people think, or this voice saying, oh, you need to sit and work, from the whole day, otherwise you will miss out.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, wait.
Wow,
Yeah.
this is so great to hear that you have such a good connection to your heart, to your intuition, that you can just pause a moment and
Mm.
ask yourself and go deep, as you describe it, and then you know the answer. This is impressive, yeah, and um, I would say I I try to do this, to use this method myself. Um, and I am becoming better and better at this. So like yesterday, I also had such a situation, having worked for many hours in my full-time job. And then I knew I would have to do a lot more for my coaching business. But the sun was shining and I felt like, oh, I want to go in the garden and do something. And then uh, I I stopped myself and gave, let's say, myself priority and followed that feeling and that urge to go and go into nature. Yeah, but I have to tell that this is only over the last years that I learned how to reconnect with these inner parts of me and the inner voices or intuition. I didn't have that for many, many years. And some of my clients I'm working with, they also, they are in this situation that they have denied and combated against their bodily feelings and their signs for so long that you don't hear this anymore. So you don't
Exactly.
listen, and then you say like to a little child, no, 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 it's not. I have to do some more work. Yeah, and somehow you get deaf to these inner signs. Yeah,
Yes.
but then you still have this. There are signs, so you get really restless. Yeah, and sometimes, if you are honest to yourself, you have this fear of missing something out, missing your life, your true
Yeah.
life. So
Yes.
um, when I was in the situation, and I have two of my clients right now, they are in the same situation, that they did ignore this for so long, functioning in their job, working more 60 than 40 hours in their job per week, that there was no time left for a real break. So they could never really calm down. Yeah, and this is what we have with chronic stress, that it's not enough to have to take a sleeping pill and then to yeah, to have a good night. Yeah, because your nervous system is so under alert, so
Yes.
overstimulated, that it takes a lot of time to calm down. But then here is also important to do this kind of mindset work, so the bodily work and the mindset work, that you get back into this feeling of, okay, my body feels safe, and I'm also safe in working less and taking this break, doing something else. Yeah,
Yeah.
so like, I mean, everyone is speaking about work-life balance, but what does it really mean? So it's having a life, and not only a work life, but really having a life that feels whole, where like you do something in the garden. You mentioned that you do qigong, you visit friends, or you just take time for yourself, whatever
Yeah.
it is. But it is, you could say, the real life, yeah, besides the work. And I ignored that for many, many years. Yeah, I remember I called myself a workaholic, and I was proud of this. So yeah, I didn't have that connection to my intuition. Yeah, and I think
Yeah.
it takes a lot of trust, and that can be rebuilt. What I know now, to get into this. There is a time for everything. There is a time for work and a time for living. And
Yeah.
As you said, going then back after a break makes me even more performing, because
Yeah.
then I'm more efficient.
Yes. And
Yeah.
I also want to add that I learned being a single mom with two sons for many, many years. I learned that to more listen to myself, like I couldn't clean the house totally, to have a clean house. I need to prioritize my health to be able to take care of my two sons
Oh
and
yeah.
everything around it. And then I learned to say no to things, say no to cleaning all the time. Uh, yeah, to prioritize other stuff, that's really listen in, because otherwise I would burn out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that prioritization, I mean, I understand that this was based on your own values. So your value was, it probably still is, that raising children is one of the most important things in life, and you have
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
responsibilities.
exactly.
So
Yeah,
having
I
a
mean,
clean house cannot have the same priority.
well, I was raised to, in a family where it's supposed to be very clean. So my little,
Yeah,
these thoughts was coming. You are really bad, Gunilla, because you don't have a clean house. And
yeah,
yeah, but so I have this fight, but then I was like, just don't think about it,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Give up on
Yeah.
these paradigms. Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah. So of course the values we get from our families
Yeah.
often are the ones that steer us internally in our subconscious. But if
Mm-hmm.
we make that, if we become aware of this,
Yeah.
and here I think it's as well important that you have this, that you are aligned, that you know your values and what is really important for you, that
Yeah.
then you can even, yeah, get rid of these old paradigms because that are not yours, and you have
No,
other
and
values.
yeah, and I mean, in certain situations in life when it's really, really tough, then you need to look at these paradigms, because otherwise, I mean, in my case, I would burn out if
Yeah,
um, I couldn't manage. I mean, it
yeah,
was
yeah,
too
yeah,
many
yeah,
things
yeah,
to
yeah,
handle at the same thing,
yeah,
same time. Yeah.
and time, yeah, yeah. So as we said, we have our topic today is fear of missing out something in our life. I think that many people are in such a situation,
Mm.
but usually they don't allow, or you don't allow yourself
Mm.
to speak openly about that fear, or even to let it come to the surface, because that might open up so many things. Yeah, because the
Mm.
moment you become aware of that you have that fear,
Mm.
you need to act.
Yeah,
You need
exactly.
to prioritize something.
Mm.
You need to change your paradigms. You
Mm.
need to change your behavior,
Mm.
and to yeah, to act in a different way,
Yeah.
and to have trust or faith that
Mm.
the choice you take, the
Mm.
choice you make, will be a good one. I mean,
Exactly.
that's something you never know, but if you don't trust in yourself,
Mm.
you will feel uncomfortable in
Mm.
that new choice.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
And then, um, yeah, if that happens to people, they will stay in this loop of having this kind of urge and restlessness
Mm.
in themselves, and
Mm.
not really knowing what's going on,
Mm.
not understanding themselves, but somehow losing meaning in life. Yeah, and if this happens, you are very close to a burnout, because then you question everything. So if this happens, I mean, if people get into burnout, they, I would say, fall very deep, and they either use that situation to question, reflect, and then take action, or they just recover a little bit
Yeah.
with a medical treatment or so, and then just continue their old life.
Yeah, 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 exactly.
Yeah, so that there are many examples of people who do not take that burnout as a wake-up sign.
Yes. Yeah, because it can be a big situation, you know, maybe you actually need to separate from your partner, or you know, leave your job or whatever. That this could be a tough situation, but you need to do this if you're going to, you know, feel good
Absolutely.
again.
Yeah. In one of my last seminars I had here in North Germany, 3 out of 5 women that attended, it was a very small, intimate seminar, 3 had been in clinical treatment, clinical care after burnout. Yeah. And luckily, they all took the chance to radically change their lives.
Wow, wonderful.
Yeah. So that was really impressive. I mean,
Yes.
they would not have been in my seminar if they had not worked on themselves and used that time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still what they said was, what we learn in these clinical, in these clinics, that was nice. Yeah, and it helped me, but they did not give me the tools to have a sustainable change.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
so they were still looking for this, and this is why they came into my seminar, which is good for me. But
Yes.
that also showed me that we probably have a gap in the medical health, in the health system.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, this is now another topic, but I just remembered that that really struck me. Yeah, so 3 out of the 5 had this really severe health issues that they really had to stop. Yeah. And I mean, it's not only health issue, it's really that you question everything. If you have a burnout, you also need psychotherapy and medical support for a certain time. Yeah, and then they took the decision and changed their lives, and this is really impressive to see. And yeah, I can say I did not have that deep fall, that it was a burnout, but I had serious health issues. And in the beginning, over my long life in, let's say, expert positions, I did not listen to these health issues. Yeah, so there had to be several more until I understood, or I took the decision to change something.
Yes.
And here then also coaching helped myself to start using these mindset tools, and also choosing myself, giving myself priority, and giving my own health and also mental well-being, overall well-being, giving myself priority. So that was I would say, a long way for myself.
Yeah, I can just add to, I mean, if I didn't become a coach and, you know, I've been other coaches have coached me a lot, and I have coached them, and I coach a lot of clients, and now I coach myself a lot of time. And if I didn't have these tools, I mean, I don't know. It's such a gift to have these tools, to be able to change the thoughts, to see what's going on in your life. I mean, also with the clients, to really help them, support them to choose their heart, their soul's longing, desire, and also all these paradigms we all have, and to be able to be aware of them, and to notice our thoughts and be able to change them and take other actions. That's
yeah.
I mean, it's wow,
Yeah.
such a different life.
Yeah. So I think that we have, I mean, people look for quick wins. Yeah. So they want to have to see something very fast. And of course, we are using some tools here. You have your Qigong, for example. I do this tapping, and there are more possibilities. Also, these EMDR, where you have this rapid eye movement that will immediately reduce fear, for example. So this is and anxiety. But for other aspects like changing paradigms, you cannot do this instantly. So it is a journey we are in, and that I still realize, experience in myself, that it's a journey that you because you fall back into old behavior and into old thinkings, because there are still these old beliefs, these patterns from your own parents or the grandparents or whoever that have been installed in your subconscious. But more and more, you use these tools, like see ourselves as our body is just a human instrument, and our mind, that we use this kind of tools that we keep changing, we keep progressing, and become more and more conscious in our thoughts, and then how these thoughts trigger emotions and our behavior.
Yes. So interesting.
Yes, it is. And I think we could speak about some tools maybe in another episode, if people have become curious. But for now, having this, being closer to your own intuition, that this is so helpful to reduce this fear of not living the life you are supposed to do or you really desire.
But one tool we can give them today is, I mean, just to put their hands on your heart, and just for some deep breath, contact your heart, and just, I mean, maybe it tells you something, maybe it doesn't, but just do this once in a while to calm down, to get centered, and to get relaxed. Because
so
your heart
the
is
breath
so
and
important.
then the focus.
On the heart for some for a minute, for some seconds, just a little while, many times during the day. And
and this is a validated tool. So this is not esoteric voodoo, but this is scientifically proven. There is even a research institute in the US called Heart Math Institute. They are doing research on the heart for more than 30 years. And they are publishing scientific studies around that. They really do a lot, and they show this relationship between heart and also heart and brain, that they talk to each other. So the moment you calm down your heart, you will also positively affect your brain. So the relaxation then can be in the entire body.
Exactly.
Thank you for sharing, Gunilla.
Yes.
Yeah, so
For
thank you.
sharing. Yeah, you as well.
And thank you to all who are listening.
Yeah.
And we can just invite you, if you have specific questions, if you want to learn more about a particular topic or a particular tool that we just mentioned, I think we are happy to go deeper into that in one of the next podcasts. So for
Yes.
now, thank you for listening and have a great day. Bye bye.
Yeah, bye.